Super cold in my house.
It's about to go down. Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legend Morning Show is back Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael Shawn, that's me. Jay Black, Sexy Mo, C Chung, and celebrity guests that you get nowhere else. That's right, but here on Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. Go to our YouTube page, Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends, and check the exclusive situation all the way out. Or catch it live. Get your comments on Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends are back. Yeah,
going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. We can't be stopped now.
Oh man, 2024. We supposed to do better.
Don't include me in that. I was where I was supposed to be. Don't say we.
You wasn't here yesterday.
That's because Jay Black ain't sent me the link yesterday. I feel like there was some type of conspiracy.
Anyway, things got worse.
It's ongoing applause. Is that applause or is it rain? We got a producer, but sometimes he just doesn't produce.
Well, he claims he wasn't a producer. So he's already put that out there. He wasn't a producer. So I think this is the first time. Oh, what's the last time I saw you? Was last Friday?
Yes, it was.
No, that was a while ago. It's Thursday. Hey, y'all, it's Friday Eve. It's Friday Eve. It's Friday Eve, everybody. It's Friday Eve. Oh, man. Sorry we started so late. I have no excuse for the lateness, except I woke up at like 5 o'clock, and I looked at my phone. I said, it's 5 o'clock, and I rolled back over. The next thing I know, it was 7 o'clock. So, but it was a good sleep. It was a good sleep. Boy, let me tell you something. When you get some good sleep, you better appreciate that sleep. The older you get, the more you really appreciate some good ass sleep, boy. Oh, sleep is good. So, Mo, how have you been? I guess how's your week been? Since we had the snowstorm, we were off Martin Luther King Day.
Well, no, you were off Martin Luther King, Dr. Martin Luther King's Day, but that is the day of on for us that are in service. And so I was actually out sorting clothes with Golden Rule Lodge and the Township of Union.
That's very nice.
You would be happy because the young man was out there picking up weeds and cleaning up the community.
Nice. Go ahead, girl. Go ahead.
Hours worth of service in, got a little certificate.
Yeah.
But
nice.
something a little different about these kids, okay?
What about
us? They ain't like us. They not built like us. He texted me midway through his community service and said, Mom, my hands are freezing. I can't feel my hands for picking up the weeds and the grass.
Cold outside. It's cold. What you want? It's cold outside. The man's picking up weeds. First of all, let me tell you something. I think I only picked up weeds once in my life. I think once. So I don't know. Don't add me into that I'm built, because I wouldn't have been built. No, I wouldn't have.
I told him, I said, you have gloves on, right? He said, yes. What are you coming to get me? I'm not coming to get you. You're going to ride the bus back with the rest of the volunteers. It builds character. It builds character.
With the rest of the volunteers, you couldn't come pick them up?
No, I wasn't. I was at another site. I needed him to walk in his grown manness, in his young grown manness. Right?
Wow.
But guess what?
What?
Did he die?
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't. He made it back, warmed his hands up, got some barbecue from Mama's barbecue out in Union, and he was happy.
All right, well, I guess all well that ends well. Picking up weeds. I can't get these kids to shovel the snow. Jeanette Bush, listen, man.
Yeah.
Listen,
I have to tell the people I don't do these type of chores at home. I said, why are you going to tell the people that? I said, "You take
Because
out the trash. That's your job at home is to take out the
he
trash."
better not be picking weeds at home. Like, what the hell? Like, he better not be picking no damn weeds at the crib.
Let me tell you, Michael Shawn, my dad had me and my sisters picking up trash all up and down the subdivision. You know what he said? You
What?
got to pick it up because it brings down the property value. And I was like, but my friends don't got, I ain't your friend's daddy. Now pick it up.
Wow, he put the property value on your shoulders.
Yes, he
Wow,
did.
wow, ain't that some shit? I see where you got it from. I see where you get this shit from.
It's a work.
Gonna build character.
Build character.
Jeez. All right. Well, I mean, hey, that's beautiful. I mean, I applaud you. I mean, you are real. You are parenting for real. Like you are really setting examples and all that other stuff. Who knew?
2024 is
Who
going
knew?
to be his artistically awesome in the community year. It is. He's going to
Good.
be doing a lot of community service. You know, we don't say disabilities around here or
All right.
limitations. Ain't nothing wrong with your hands and your feet. We're going to do something positive in the community.
Okay. So, what's up, Ty? She's definitely not like us because I know mad people that were saying where they at ain't shoveling the snow. The snow that's terrible. That's terrible. That's terrible. Yeah. Hey, listen, man. I don't even understand why. I realize this was not a lot of snow that we had over here where we were at compared to the snow that we used to have. And people really be on some, I don't know. Forget kids ain't what they used to be. How about the adults ain't what they used to be? How about the adults ain't what they used to be? Like adults don't be acting correct. Like the panic that I saw in these people, and I'm saying be careful. I'm not telling you to not be careful. I'm saying, but the panic that I watched. Like, why are y'all like if people? Y'all act like I said this yesterday. Y'all act like we were gonna get shut in for like 3 or 4 days. Y'all rushing to the store saying the same shit they said 15 years ago. Gotta go get some bread, bitch. You don't need no bread. I promise you don't.
It
I'm
was
gonna
a
need.
madhouse.
It's always the same. I'm gonna get some bread and milk. Who still drinks milk? Don't nobody like nobody drinks.
Survival. It's survival. They gotta get their survival supplies.
Everybody's like, going to get some milk, going to get it. Dog, it's going to snow like 2 inches. I promise you. You can still Uber Eats if you had to. Like, I promise you there's going to be an Uber Eats that's going to be gangster ready to send that food to you. Jay Black's in the building. What up, Jay?
Yeah, Lady Q didn't even have no gas in the car. Like, because you know when you got less than quarter tank, your remote start don't work. So
Right.
I'm like, how do you at least get gas, people? You got to at least get some gas in the car.
No, I did do that. I did do that because I could hear you saying, Jay Black, if something happens or something goes down and you are on E, you're leaking with the gas. Yeah, so I did do that.
Yeah, I just love the flex. Jay was like, if you got less than this amount of gas, you know your remote start don't start. You know,
remote start is common. That's
a lot of folks ain't got remote start. A lot of folks ain't got remote start right now.
You ain't got a remote start, Mo?
No.
Oh.
My other car has a remote start. I think if I play with this, I think this thing.
Some people haven't don't even like. My mom got it on her car and she didn't even realize it.
Remote start is remote start is the best.
You need that for it helps.
Remote start is the best. I used to love remote start. That was amazing. But yeah, everybody had this panic mode, and but the funny thing is, it snowed, and that next day I went to work. Oh, wow. And I went to work, right? And just like I said, you people,
not you people,
risk your lives to return the dumbest shit. I had to tell these old people. These old people risked it all, and they would come in with something this big. Gotta return this, right? Yeah, I have the QR
stuff
code.
To take care of, business to handle.
This lady you're gonna break a hip in the park. The parking lot was treacherous, and they risked it all for this shit. I just want to return this right here. I said, what is wrong with y'all people? Like this is a drug. They have drugged you guys. There's something in Amazon that has drugged people.
Those Amazon last day cut offs be serious. So I can kind of understand
These
We
weren't
just had to
cut-off.
take.
He waits around to send back their stuff from Amazon,
No.
and then it's like, boom, I got to
Yes.
get it in today, or I'm gonna lose my money.
We
No.
guilty. We just had to hurry him get return that Santa outfit. You know, we had ordered the Santa outfit for the Christmas pictures and
Yeah.
had to hurry return it by a certain time, but you don't get your bread back.
If your life, which is for this $10 product,
Ashley,
this one $10 product, and you risked it all, your life is not worth shit. I'm gonna tell you right now. You gotta find somebody to love. You gotta find somebody to love.
You better find somebody to love, because I need my $10 back, and I'm dropping
Girl.
off on the last day.
If your ass gets into a fender bender, your old ass is gonna break both hips. You fall on this cement.
So you that type that a little snow, you think everybody gonna call out of work? You justify people calling out from a little bit of snow?
I went to work.
No, I'm just saying, and other people like they risking their life. They should make it to work, right?
No, I understand if you don't. It's a choice. I live 7 minutes from the job. So, but if you live 15 minutes from the job or something like that, I understand. Like I get it. And it wasn't even busy. It was just a bunch of stragglers who we all looked like the people who made it to work. We just looked at them like even when they walked in with the return, they realized how dumb they were. Like they were like, oh, nobody's no, bitch. It's just you and like 5 other dumb motherfuckers who decided to risk it all. That's all. That's all it is. That's all it is. And we got Santa outfits back. We got Christmas trees back. We got we got if the roads are bad,
yeah. Make it to work, people. That's no excuse. If you could, I'm a component of figure it out. Drive slower. As a business, I'm sure a business institution, if they're open, they're expecting their staff to make it there, or they can't service those people that, like Mike, that people that want to bring their package to you. If you wasn't there, then what? So like,
well, we had like 3 people. First of all, schools got closed, so a lot of people didn't have anywhere for their kids to go. So we had one girl who had to call out because she's the one who she can't leave her kids home. We got number 2. That one day of work, if something, you can drive as slow as you want. If somebody else bangs up your car, that one day of work was not worth it. Whatever you make, it ain't worth what's going to happen with your liability.
Bring your car up on a bright, sunny 80
but you
day.
on the snow days, you already see it. You see the ice. You see everybody slipping aside.
It's worse now.
It wasn't the snow. It was really the ice.
The black ice is worse today than it was 2 days ago when the snow started. So in theory,
they should call out today. But Jay Black still think you should get there.
Get to work.
No, fuck that. No, I mean,
this is why I work for myself. This
I know
exactly why
be an entrepreneur.
I work for myself, and even in consulting, if I gotta lose a case or two because my life depends upon it, so be it. Sayonara.
The problem is you got a lot of people that already been on probably their 3rd strike. They already called out for stupid stuff because they wanted to hang out and party. And now a real situation come up. Now they can't work. You're already on the radar for attendance issues.
But I tell you,
get to work.
You're strict. Like you're a strict boss.
Well, I'll tell you what I did speak up for, and I always speak up for this when we talk about this. I said somebody at the job, because like 3 people did call out for various reasons. So it wanted to be, it was 3 of us, and we were fine. We, took it. I'm not the type, listen, if people call out, I'm not that employee, and I hate these employees who start bitching and moaning about the people who called out. Well, you here now, dog. You here. So the other thing I say is, oh, I can't believe Mr. Kraft is gonna. Sorry, I mean to say his name. He's gonna be so mad when he find out people. Well, Mr. Kraft needs to pay somebody a living wage to risk their fucking life to come to work. That's what he need to do. And I said it. I said I did 5 minutes away. I said if you think you're gonna get a 20-year-old to pop out of bed,
right,
and run
for $15 an hour.
For $15 an hour. They jump. You lucky you got the employees you got right now. Now, if you pay somebody a different amount, that probably gives them the incentive to be like, nah, I'm not missing this day. I'm not missing this. But it was just one of them things, man. It's one of them
speaking
things.
of that fire, did you see the girl on I saw this girl, she got fired from her job. I wanted your opinion on it. When a white man slammed her to the ground, I said, Mike will be like, she shouldn't have been in there hustling and tussling. So it was a girl in the airport that worked at, in terminals. She got fired from a job. She was saying, I want my stuff back. They weren't trying to let her in, because usually when you fire somebody, you're supposed to let them grab their personal belongings and walk them out. But she wanted to go back in. They wouldn't let her back in. So she started fighting the management and the team. And watch this.
No, you can walk away. I'll get your fucking stuff.
Get my stuff.
Yes.
Get my stuff.
Hey, get out.
Bitch, get out my...
What the fuck do you think you're doing?
No, what's wrong with them? Get my stuff. No. Get my stuff. Give me my bag.
Call the police. Call the police.
Get off of me. Hold on, let me call. Get off of me.
Somebody's on the phone with the police, right?
Get off of me.
Somebody's on the phone with the police, right?
Yeah, I'm on the phone with the police.
Let me hear your thoughts, Mike. Go ahead, Mo.
I just wait. I'm gonna let Mo go, but I'm just gonna say this. What disturbs me about videos like this is why are these kids so angry? Like, where is this?
There you
where?
go. Don't victim blame. Don't victim blame my little black girl.
No. What I'm saying is, if somebody doesn't let me get my stuff,
what?
I'm going to call the cops and have them go get my. This anger is crazy. Like she's risking it all for that bag.
So I don't know what happened prior to. I'm just gonna go off of what I saw on the video. Number one, her personal belongings, especially in the airport, should have went with her. Fact. There's no, we'll send it.
But he said he's gonna get it.
He said I effing get it. He said I effing get it.
He said I'll get it.
But here's the thing. He wasn't turning around to get it at that moment. He wanted her to exit the airport, exit the station, and he was going to send it by someone else, whether it was him or someone else. That is a no-no. Even according to FAA rules, your personal belongings is supposed to be with you at all times. You leave the workstation, you're supposed to take your clear bag, right? So it just seemed like he was escalating the situation versus de-escalating. And I want to take a note, because the Black King, although he restrained her and
he's the one who should have been able to go upside her head after
it was
right hook her.
It was right. He
could have went upside her head if he wanted to.
He showed restraint.
He took that.
That white man.
But the kid said he ate that.
He did. He ate all of those. He ate all of those taps. She must have had a mean right one, because that white dude slammed her so hard. But I just want to say, Black women have the strength of a superhero, because the way she did leaps and bounds across that
it's just counter, like the black man who jumped the judge.
I don't know what kind of food y'all eating, but I could barely jump on up to the next step.
I listen, I'm not victim. I'm saying in a bigger societal picture, in her life, in a bigger societal picture, there is a problem with the anger that little girl just showed. I'm not saying she's wrong. I'm not saying she's wrong.
Is your angle, Mike?
No, I'm not. Listen, but y'all gotta let me just finish. I'm not saying she's wrong for wanting to get her bag. I'm saying she has no perception of, is this worth it? Is this worth it?
Your fight or flight kicks in at that moment.
No, but that's the problem.
I'm looking at how escalated, but hear me out.
You ain't hear me out.
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead, Mo. Go. No, go.
I mean, like, to your point, I know that we're looking at this from another angle. We're like, but you're risking your life, your freedom, because you can get locked up. So many things. We're looking at it in real time from another angle. When you are upset, angry, scared, whatever emotion you want to put on it, that's heightened. you can't say what you will or what
Yeah,
you won't
Mike,
do
you
because you're not
Mike. Here we
focusing.
go. Mo,
You're
here we go,
not
Mike.
focusing
She wasn't
Mike,
scared.
on
Mike,
but you're not focusing on the consequence.
Mike,
You're
you
looking.
at UPS right now, Mike. You standing up the front. Your manager just fired you. You like, but let me go grab my wallet, my cell phone, and my jacket. Well, no. I'm just saying your personal belongings. That's your personal. It was her wallet and her jacket. You like, let me get my wallet with my cell phone and my jacket, and I'm out. And they like, no, we'll effing get it to you, and telling you no.
Right.
And they just fired you. You're not gonna show your ass, Mike. I need my stuff. I need my stuff. I'm not just gonna leave.
No. I'm 52. That girl's not 52. So I can't compare.
And once she got her stuff like that,
I already know.
That's all she wanted.
No. But I already know the consequences if I go in.
F your consequences.
No, I know the and yeah, when you've had the consequences served to you, I'm gonna call the cops and be like, listen, I just need, because the only way you're gonna get
your hands off me, Stacey,
is by keeping you calm. So no,
Can you run that again? Can you run that again just so we can see the other stuff? Because like the comments are coming in, even about the physical stuff, and it seems like when you're cornered. Because I'm like, they're cornering her. One person's in the back, one person's in the front.
I'm gonna play this other version of it. This TMZ version.
And one thing they teach you in de-escalation is not to corner someone.
And first off, it's something wrong about a white man throwing a young black girl to the ground on her face. But go ahead, let me just look.
I'll beat your stuff. Get my stuff. Yes. Get my stuff. Get out.
And here he comes. He ain't gonna be supervisor of the year.
She's saying stop it to the young lady.
See, this is hold on, stop it right there. Stop it right there. Stop it. This is what I don't like about these videos. Is we don't know what happened before this.
Right.
And we don't know. Listen, I'm not victim shaming. We don't know, because even the black guy's looking at her like she's been wilding the entire time.
I don't.
That's why he listen. My perception. Because if she wasn't wilding the entire time, I believe that guy and the white guy would have got into something. We just need the proper context.
How do you de-escalate, Mike? They tell you how to de-escalate. In life, the cops, everything is way. Give the person their stuff. If that's all it takes for them to leave and de-escalate the situation, give them their personal. You just fired this person.
But we can't know the context of this.
It's still her stuff, regardless, whatever the context
but we don't know. We don't know what stuff it was. We don't know what happened. We don't know if she wilded out.
We saw what it was. Her purse and her jacket.
He said, I'll send your effing stuff.
And he said, and he cussing out, I send you effing. So who are you talking to, white man? This is a little black girl. And the fact that they let that white man throw her is a problem within itself.
But that's my point. You don't know what she's been doing up to this.
Give her stuff.
See, we all take bits and pieces. We all take bits and pieces of something and don't know what was happening earlier. And if the cameras are rolling, then it'll change everybody's attitude.
What did Craig say? What did the boss man say? Right
she didn't deserve to be. We don't know that, Craig.
She don't deserve to be.
Because we don't. She might have smacked somebody up. She might have already smacked a coworker up. Right. For all we know.
And so in that aspect, that's why I prefaced it with, I don't know what happened prior to. All I can speak to is what's on the video, right? So looking at the video, if she asked for her stuff, they should, even if they were calling 911, even if they was calling the airport security, give her things. If at that point she did not leave and continue to escalate it, then I can see there being another issue. But my issue, it was not what happened before then, but the fact that they did not give her personal.
And she didn't have her. Why did she have her work clothes on? Why she already have her jacket on? Why?
No, that's not her jacket.
That's not her jacket. That is something that she had on while she was working. Because when they threw her stuff.
Wait a second. That's the Atlanta airport.
Yeah, that was ATL.
Show that again.
That was ATL. That was ATL.
Dog, Wait a second. That's a table, right? Keep it paused. That's a table right there, right?
They're the brown table.
That's a table, and I think you put your. I've been in that spot. I've been in that spot. All right, now run the video. Now I just want to know if I've been here.
Get off me! Get your hands off me!
Somebody's on the phone, right? Somebody's on the phone with the police, right? Yeah, I'm on the phone with the police.
All them black people watching me. She's like, give me my stuff. Give me my coat. Give me my
what
purse.
What does she have?
Her bag right there, her jacket. And she
jacket.
left.
Yeah.
That's what she wanted. Her stuff.
This is why we need to know the whole story, because all the other black people, there was no support because they was like, this bitch has been wild.
No, they scared to lose their job.
They know, but no, the dog. Everybody ain't scared. Everybody ain't scared to lose their job.
Manhandling her. There's enough people manhandling her. They're stepping back. And we're talking about de-escalation. We're not talking about restraining anybody. I'm sorry, for minimum wage, I'm not restraining any of my coworkers unless they're trying to do physical bodily harm to me.
You let them out. I saw Walmart employees tear up the store after they get fired, and they just stand, but they watch and report. They call the cops. They just watching everywhere they go, and you don't put your hands on nobody.
No, I'm not justified. And y'all get so mad when somebody wants to look at the entire picture before they jump to a conclusion. She was smacking everybody up.
And why was she smacking? Because they was putting hands on her, right?
But we don't know. First of all,
the
black guy didn't deserve to get punched in the face.
He needs to mind his business.
But when you're talking about, again, we're talking about cornering a person. He was in back, and the other manager or whomever he was in the front of her.
I'll bring up my daughter, because that was my daughter, Craig. She would have called me.
That is when your fight or flight kicks in. You are cornered. We don't know what her mental state was at that time. It's so many things that factor into when you are in that position. We all say what we would have done. We would have just taken a pause and called and wait for the police. You don't know that. You don't know what. None of us know what transpired.
Thank you, Afro Queen. Thank you. You don't have enough context to judge her current.
Mine is about de-escalation more so than anything. At that point, when she said, "All I want is my stuff,"
but they should have
thrown her personal belongings over and let her go.
Give me my purse. Give me my wallet. Let me get my jacket. I'm out. I'm leaving. Yeah, you fired me, right? Let me leave. But give me my stuff. You're not going. And he cursed like what? Him cursing at her. I'm gonna listen real closely.
No, you can walk away, and I'll get your fucking stuff. Yeah.
I get your effing stuff. Who are you talking
but this
to?
is what I'm trying to tell you. Something before this took it to this level. They're wrong. They're gonna get fired.
So you know what happened? Here we go.
Pushing her and putting all of that into motion.
I'm gonna paint the picture.
De-escalate it as a manager, regardless of how mad you were at the situation.
Some people you can't de-escalate. Some people you can't de-escalate.
But she was asking for her things. So as the manager, as the leadership of that establishment, you are supposed to give her stuff right then and there, not keep on antagonizing the situation and saying, "Oh, I'll give you your effing stuff. You just walk. I'll give you your effing stuff." No,
who are you talking to? And this is my vision, Mo. I vision. He fired her, right? And she gave some pushback, and he ain't like it. His ego was hurt because she cussed him back out, whatever. F you and his job. Like that's what I felt the build up right there after he got fired. That was my perspective. I feel like after he fired her, she said something slick and he ain't like it. And so, well, you gonna give me my stuff? Well, you gonna get it out here. Now there's a challenge. Now there's a who's too stronger than who's bigger than who. And no, give her stuff. You fire somebody, you're supposed to let them get their personal belongings and walk them out the door.
When we get
That's
the full,
simple and basic.
When we get going to fire her, he should have called airport security on standby, because normally a lot of jobs have a person who walks you out. You don't get to walk
you put your hands. Facts, Craig. The minute you put your hands on somebody, all bets are off.
But we don't know if she started the putting hands on before the video started. This is what we.
How can she start if she's trying to go get her stuff? Dude, and you're blocking her.
We don't know.
Get out of my way. I'm just trying to get my stuff, and you standing there.
We don't know if it was a firing and she started wilding out from the beginning, and so we don't know.
Keep going. If she wilded out, would do what?
And she hit somebody in the beginning, and everybody was like, "Yo, just get out of here." and now she wants the stuff, but she already hit somebody. So you're not gonna get your stuff after you hit somebody.
I'm gonna tell, hey Malik, go get her bag and stuff. Malik, whoever's working there, go grab her stuff.
Manager, you
Boy,
have the mindset of leadership and a supervisor, and you understand the one thing that you want to do when you fire someone is to get them out with their personal belongings as quickly as possible, because you don't know their mental state. You don't know where they're going to take this. A classic example is the postal. When people be like, "Oh my God, he went postal." I've known him for 25 years, and he's never even, stepped on an ant. And then all of a sudden, he got fired today, and he came back up to the job wilding with a gun, with whatever. You don't know the mental state of someone when you are telling them to exit their job, let alone not giving them their personal belongings. So again, I don't know what happened prior to that, right? None of us do. But judging from the video, the one thing I can say was wrong is that they did not give her
her stuff, and the white man slamming her down. Stacey says she should sue.
She should sue. She really should. I'm not getting caught up again in another video that I defend somebody, and then I hear the whole story, and then I go, "Oh shit, that's what happened."
She could have cussed him out from the top of his head to the bottom of his feet. I'm not saying right or wrong. I'm saying when it came down to her request was her personal belongings. If you notice, after all of that on the video, once they threw her stuff, once the stuff was thrown over, what did she do? She picked it up and left.
It was an ego thing. He didn't want her to have it. He wanted it. No, I'm not giving it to you. I bet you that's what it was.
Afro Queen. Now you know there's some employees you cannot de-escalate.
He said just walk.
As a leadership, you're supposed to know how.
I've seen it myself. There's certain people that you can't de-escalate. There's certain people that are gonna turn shit. I'm not saying she's one of them, but when y'all talk,
be the manager that escalates the problem.
I understand.
Even if she's the problem. As leadership, you cannot put especially your other employees. You ask for an assist from another employee, and instead of telling everybody, back up. Back up.
She should
You're
sue.
So deep in it.
If this is all correct, she should sue and get a gang of money from them. If this is all correct. Now, my original point is this child has got a switch that is gonna wind her ass in jail one day. That's all I'm saying.
Here you go.
That's what I'm.
Now you're gonna go with the angry black girl route. Now she's just
I'm going with no. I'm not going with angry black girl. I'm going with angry people route. My daughter threw a boulder through her boyfriend's windshield, and he smacked her. And my dad called me. And when I'm not laughing. Like, hold on, let me, because I didn't know this could be serious. Called me, and when I got there and realized what she had done, I gave him a pass, and I told him, "You get a pass today. However, whatever she does, do not put your hands on her again." Steve, thank you for realizing the situation. If you were there, you would have de-escalated because you have that type of.
We saw when this white man put the hands on a girl. It was because she was trying to get in.
Why do you guys think this video was made? This video was made by somebody who decided when it was time that they felt like video when it was gonna video, and y'all putting these dates
where everybody videotapes.
Yeah, like y'all, we can't sit like he's wrong. I never want a white dude to put his hands on a black girl.
Observe and report.
At leadership.
Observe and report. Don't put your hands on nobody.
If you're trained, you know better.
Go ahead. Let a guy punch you in the face, Jay.
How is he gonna punch me in the face if I didn't put my hands on him first? If I put my hands, I need to be on guard. I need to expect something.
No. Don't give me the stipulations. Let somebody been mad at you.
You are supposed to defend yourself.
No, now you're supposed to defend you. Now you can put hands.
If somebody just walk up and put their hands on you, have to
y'all arguing. Yourself. Y'all let a dude mug you.
Only a fool argues.
Let a dude mug you.
Distance you can't tell who is who. That's one of Jay-Z.
Let a dude. I know you want to pivot and deflect. Let a dude mug you. Let a dude mug you in your face while you're arguing and see what happens.
I'm not arguing with nobody though, Mike.
No, you don't have to be arguing. He's just arguing with you. And you saying nothing.
He just arguing. One person, it takes two.
No, it don't.
I'm not giving that.
The other dude, I've seen it a million times. The other dude's like, you should go.
One person, that means that you're irate. If I am not responding back to you, it's not an argument. That means that you're just irate alone. Singular. Okay, that's number one. And I think I think if it was a man, it would have been probably perceived or looked at a little different. But I still would have said, why not just give that person their stuff? Again, I'm honing in on that because I feel like that should have been that didn't have to go to the extent that it went to. Regardless of what happened before then, it didn't need to go to that extent had they had given her stuff. That seemed to be her only request. That's all she kept saying. Give me my stuff. Everybody who was sitting around, anybody who was complicit in trying to block her, they could have easily grabbed her stuff and gave it to her. But the manager, when he screamed out, I think that this is where, again, letting it escalate. When he screamed out, just walk, I'll get you your effing stuff. That's escalating.
That is escalating. I'm not saying they're all wrong.
You're holding my stuff hostage when I've asked for it. I verbally requested it in front of everybody.
Facts, Craig. If that was a man, it would have been complete. He would have let him get his stuff.
None of this would have happened if my boo would have been there.
It's a gabillion good coochies out here. If your man gives you a blueprint and tells you, this is how I want you to love me, this is how I want you to tend to me,
it wouldn't have been like that. All right, get Mo's intro in so we can get started.
I don't know about that, but he need to mind his business too, though. Oh, we're Mo. All right, Mo. We're Mo.
Allegedly.
What? Well, I did the mic.
Yes, you did. I'm telling you, sometimes the thing be
at the Tizot. Where's it at the Tizzy? Oh, Mike be moving stuff around.
No, you move stuff around. You moved it around.
Wait,
you moved it. I know you moved it around because when I came on, you moved a whole bunch of shit around. I had to find out where the stuff was. Yep.
I don't even see it, Mike. What you
exactly? Do? I didn't do nothing because you moved a whole bunch of stuff around when I came on the show yesterday.
Oh, here we go.
Allegedly, Sexy Mo.
All right, it's 8:01, y'all. It's allegedly Sexy Mo. We reserve the right to retract any statement, anything she says, because she's just scrolling like everybody else is scrolling, and sometimes we just make mistakes. That's all. Sometimes we just make mistakes.
Sometimes
we just make mistakes. That's it. Go ahead, Mo. What you got?
Well, speaking of mistakes and drama and all of that, I think Rick Ross is saying, save the drama for your mama. He actually came and spoke out. He has a new girlfriend, he has a new boo thing, and unfortunately she is a little happy on the keys. She was on social media talking about two of Rick Ross's exes, Tia and Pretty B.
God, here we go.
And of course, they clap back, and of course, rumors are going around that Rick Ross is a new daddy, that he's somebody's new pappy.
Okay.
All right.
The alleged girl, Nicole, who is popular on Instagram, she posted a picture of a brand new baby, and like clockwork,
boy,
the girlfriend commented and said,
Christina Mackey,
"Oh, it's such a pretty baby." Christina Mackey is Rick Ross's new boo.
Okay.
And
trying to see what she look like.
Commented on the baby's picture and said she's gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you know anything about parents, about mama bears, if you were ex of somebody, the last thing you want to see is their new work commenting on your child's picture. It's just something about the hormones. It's gonna get you in a tizzy. And sure enough, she clapped back and said, "It's giving stranger danger. We don't know you."
Wait a second. She clapped back because Rick
Ross' new girlfriend commented on the alleged baby mom's picture
because she said
born baby.
She said the baby she's
gorgeous. So I guess she thought that it came from a disingenuous place, right?
Block her.
Came from but I just said hormones are raging when you're a new mother, right? And you got, of course it's controversial because we're like, okay, did he have a baby on, did he have a new baby and he has this new girlfriend or whatnot? And so to have her comment on a post of your child that may be very well may be the daddy of the man you with right now, it's problematic. I think that she was doing a little bit too much. And so the girl said, play with somebody else for clout. So Rick Ross took to the internet,
But
and
once you respond to the clout chaser, the clout has been given.
But after you have a baby, like I say this all the time, it's kind of like drinking. You're really not responsible for what you say and do because your hormones are out of whack. You're very protected.
How about you get off social media and take care of the damn baby? Like, what are we doing?
But you want to post so your friends and family can see the baby.
Rick Ross,
so the new girlfriend is the one that's kissing him on the cheek almost?
The girlfriend is the one who said something about the two exes, and then she also came around to be a little messy to comment on the alleged new baby mama's picture of the child.
Well, stop being petty. Hey, I guess is that being petty, Mo, or is that legit?
I think commenting under the picture, regardless of whether you thought the child was beautiful or gorgeous or whatnot, I think commenting under the picture, under any circumstances, was being a little petty and disingenuous. If you had a child,
grown-ups got to start. Grown-ups got to start acting like grown-ups. Yo, who cares?
But Michael Shawn, Mike, if you was dating a young lady, right? And you were alleged to be the new pappy of somebody else's child, and your new lady commented under the picture. She's heard the rumors. She knows what's fact and what's not. She commented under the picture of y'all newborn that was posted by your alleged new baby mom. Would you look at her and be like, "Yo, you being messy right now"?
So Rick Ross is okay, because this is so convoluted. Rick Ross's woman that he's with now.
Yes.
Commented on the picture of the baby of the other chick that he may be the father of.
Yes, there you go.
Yeah. So I would have to tell I would tell her if you comment like that again, like it's gonna be a problem. Like we're just gonna end this relationship because I can't take you getting on here because the only reason why people even care is because of me. So you're dragging me into a bunch of shit that I don't need to be drugged into. So like stop with the commenting and chill because this is not like, first of all, if it is my baby,
plot thickens.
If it is my baby, I'm still gonna get protective over that too. I'm like, now you bring in who could be my child into a whole mix of shit. Messy. So this is messy. This is something
messy Marvin.
And then the other person was probably messy too, and probably only reason they posted it is to put the word out there, the little subliminal word out there. Yeah, this is it, y'all.
Agree with that because
those who know, those in his circle, those close to him, like if that happened to me, y'all two would know that this could be in spades a potential. And y'all be like, oh damn, she posted Mike gonna have a fit about this, and then you gonna that gets real childish. I
think that you are well within your right to post a newborn picture of your child on social media, especially if you have family and friends who are far, or even if they're near. A mother wants to share her bundle of joy with the world, and I think that she's well within her rights. I think the messiness comes in when you're not with the baby father or the alleged baby father, and his new work comments. Why are you even on her page? Why are you even on her page?
I want to know why. I want to know why they both. I want to know why they both on their page, each other's pages.
Well, she's not the baby mom is not on the alleged baby mom is not on the girlfriend's page.
I bet she is.
You actually have to go and click on somebody else's page to get to their post, right?
Yeah, it would be easy because all she got to go. She just got to go to Rick Ross. She just got to go to Rick Ross's page to find it. That's all. Yeah, because
but you're not friends. What I'm saying is you're not friends. You're not following her. So you went to her page purposefully to comment on the picture of her baby.
Well, so I don't know.
I think it's a little messy. It's messy. It's a lot of mess.
It is messy, but I don't know this for sure. But I got a funny feeling both them chicks follow each other. I got a funny feeling they both follow each other, and they got their subliminal attacks that go back and forth. and when the girl actually dropped the picture, that was her. That was her high spade. Now what, bitch? Bow. And then she hit her back with the child is gorgeous. And that was her. That was her. Okay, now what? And what? The baby is gorgeous.
Well, for those who follow Rick Ross, y'all know that she matches Mackie matches her his energy. She's always like, this is beautiful. You see, like, she gives the DJ Khaled vibes for me. They're always talking that big money talk. She talks it on there with him, and they're always posting about the whole all of the gifts and the lavish things that he does for her. Look at my baby, we out in Dubai, we out here, we on jets. That's the type of vibes that they give on their posts.
We doing it.
And we all here for it because we all watch it. But he actually had something to say. He basically said, when you talk about Ricky Rose biatch, you better go viral. He said, you got too much ish to say about Rose. You got too much ish to talk about. Talk about my palm trees. He said, talk about how a man who got so much money don't like to get his feet done. I get my feet done every 4 months. Like, he just went in and basically said, if you want to be out here on the internet talking about me, you better make sure it's about something.
Well, you better hope that paternity test don't come up right. You bragging about these palm trees. Them judges gonna be looking at them palm trees, boy. That child support judge gonna be like, hey, so tell me more about these palm trees and
put 2 more racks on that, because you can get your feet done anyway. You don't need the money.
Yeah, you got that. Hey, God bless them. I've been in a crazy situation like that too. Yeah, good luck on everything. I've been there. Yeah, it happens, man. It happens. But let's just say, no, I'm not gonna say it. Nah, go ahead, just go ahead.
But it's to me, like I said, I felt like it was like super messy. I felt like it was something.
Stacey Mitch was talking about, but the box was good, so stop it.
Stop it, Rick. Stop. Stop.
So I guess Rick would have pulled these 2 chicks if he was still the CEO at the. All right, yeah.
Well,
at the Atlanta airport, he was management.
Yeah, if he was management at the Atlanta airport, yeah, he'd have both. He'd have both these chicks. Yeah.
Women like
that's why I can say. That's why I ain't gonna brag. I can say I done put some work in this game, and it had nothing to do with me being famous. Well, it kind of did. All right, I used my celebrity, but okay, all right, never mind. But I did put some work in way before that. I did put some work in way before that. Go ahead, Mo. Go ahead.
Well, we're gonna jump off of Rick Ross because we could talk about him all day. But your fellow comedian Marlon Wayans, he's actually speaking out about Black men in Hollywood wearing dresses. And artists, I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my ish. He said this is just another projection of their artistry. And he feels like, why are they so ridiculed and they're not embraced more when they're out here talking about like your ASAP Rockies, who you may see sometimes, and they may drag him and say, why you out here with Rihanna clothes? Riri know you in her closet, pulling out her leather skirts and things like that. And so he said we need to be embracing these Black artists. He said it'd be your own people. It'd be Black people. He said that it's always turning against Black men in Hollywood who choose to express themselves through non-traditional dressing.
Well, let's be clear, because I watched the interview.
Yes.
He was talking about people in Hollywood who play characters that wear dresses. And he was like, people like Robin Williams, who was Miss Doubtfire.
Yes, Miss
Doubtfire. They get nominated for Oscars. And the guy who played Tootsie, I forget his name now. The guy who played Tootsie actually won an Oscar or some type of award. But when we make white chicks, people are trying to say, what Hollywood was doing to Black people. That people have been saying that for years. What Black actors have to do with the ritual and having to put a dress on. I thought it was a very interesting angle that he had, because I never looked when I watch white chicks. I just laughed. I never looked like these 2, dudes was doing something for a ritual or being, but
they aren't the first, because look if you look back in the day, look how many artists did what was it, Tootsie, and
that's what I just said.
Even before then, I don't think we ever looked at them as cross dressers. We looked at it
No.
as entertainment, and just a form of laughter. I'm with you on that.
I mean, are we supposed to look at Martin differently because he plays Shanae? Or was that just funny? But I don't know because I'm not in Hollywood. So I don't know who got forced to do something. Dave Chappelle didn't make a clear story that they wanted him to play a female, a prostitute in the movie he did with Martin. And he had to dress up. And he was like, no, I'm not dressing up just to put on a dress and I'm supposed to break him out of jail because I'm a female prostitute. Flip Wilson also.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
And they on the flip, and Dustin Hoffman was the guy who played Tootsie. And Dave was like, I'm not putting it on. And he was like, I don't think that's going to be funny. I don't think that. And then 10 minutes later, after he fought for 40 minutes, they had another script ready. So he was like, so how did they get this script ready so fast that once they decided, all right, we won't do it, we'll just do this. So there's two sides to the coin. And two sides. I'm trying to be in 2024. I'm trying to look at everybody two sides of the coin.
So he was basically just defending the fact that he did white chicks. You think that was his low key ultimate?
I mean, I guess he was defending, Big Mama, and and their conspiracies. I don't know what Hollywood does.
Wanda, I forgot about Wanda.
Yeah, I don't know what Hollywood does.
Wesley Snipes, Wesley Snipes. I forgot about that one.
But
Wesley wasn't the only one.
Yeah, and I don't think it's just these because this is what you're talking about on the big screen. It's trickled down to because a lot of people are comparing it to a lot of these new wave comedians who are on social media, right? The ones who are wearing the wigs and the ones who are parading around and acting like females, so to speak. And they're like, oh, but that's not art. But how can you tell? Art is interpreted by the person who puts it out, and art is determined by the person who is viewing it and the perception that they have. So I think that art is always going to be subjective. It's not going to be like a one right or wrong answer when it comes to someone's artistry.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm that nobody's ever asked me to put on a dress. I don't care how hot a trend comes out in regular life. I'm not wearing a kilt. The kilts could be popping, and kilts could turn into the hottest thing. And other comedians could be wearing kilts.
That money, right? I can see you.
No, I'm saying personal, just as a personal choice. Okay. What's hot? Just what's hot. Okay. Like right. Now the jeans are baggy. First they were skinny jeans, and now
it's tight baggy though.
Now I see the young kids wearing just straight up. I'm seeing young kids looking like crisscross now. I'm seeing them walking in and just wearing straight up, and I'm like, okay. Yeah. So trends change. So if a trend turns into a kilt, I'm not doing the kilt. Like there's a trend that you paint your nails that you can paint your nails black. The black. Yeah. That's not for me. I'm not saying it's whack. That's just not for me. For me, that crosses the line. I'm not wearing black nail polish. But hey.
I just had this conversation yesterday with my fiance. He had on these jeans or whatever, and I was like, "You look good." And he was like, "Yeah, I broke down. I brought these." He was like, "But I just thought that they was a little suspect." So I was like, "Why though? Why?" And it just got me to thinking about how like heterosexual men look at clothing as a part of their validation for their manliness.
I think if you aren't, I think the problem is. This is what I would do when I would buy something and this is going to sound more female than anything. This is what I would do when I would buy something that I wasn't like, I like it, but I don't know what I'm doing here, right? I would buy it. I don't know what I'm doing here. I said, I don't know these colors that I got going on. I don't know.
I am Puerto Rican, so
yeah, I could go with the Puerto Rican thing. I could, that could be my leverage. But there would be certain things. What I would do is I'd wear them in the house, especially when I lived in Dallas by myself. I'd wear them in the house like 3 or 4 times, right? And then I'm like, do I still like it? I'm like, huh. And then, because if you're not comfortable, I don't care how dope your clothes are. If you're not comfortable in the clothes and you look insecure in the clothes, that's how the clothes are going to look.
Right. If you're not comfortable in pink and violet, baby,
exactly.
Don't wear it.
Like one of my favorite colors is the salmon color. Yes. I love wearing a salmon shirt and in the summertime wearing my salmon socks but I had to wear it in the house a little bit to get just to get the feel of it. I was like,
this is not too pinky pink.
Yeah, I'm like, okay. Exactly. So, hey, to each his own. You know, styles, whatever, man.
I get it. I
I
get
don't
it.
know. If you happen to be, just be who you are, man.
Absolutely. I just thought it was very interesting that, a lot of times men do shy away from certain, like you said, colors, certain looks, certain things you look at and be like, I like this, but let me hold on to it for a little bit so I can feel like it. And like you made a valid point that if your confidence is not there in what you're
Exactly.
wearing, it doesn't matter what it
Exactly.
is. It's gonna seep through. It's gonna show that you're not comfortable with wearing it. So,
Yeah,
Wear your heels, Mike. Be proud. Go
and
ahead.
shut the
did
fuck
you
up. And
say heels?
shout, shout to shout to
Something you want to tell me?
shout to big girls. Shout to all the big girls in the world. The curvy women
The
who wear
curvy.
who wear exactly what they want to wear and be at the club
Yeah.
super confident and be
Yes.
like, it is what it is. I know you see my belly. I know you see my stomach. Shout to
Yes.
you. Shout.
Because I be saying to lady, they need to dress their weight. What? That's what they comfortable with. I said, but
Ah,
I do be saying that people need to dress your weight. I do,
the
and she be checking me.
BBW community is about to come for you.
No,
What
it
do
is
you mean
when
dress
you know
your
what I
weight?
mean by when I say dress your
No,
weight.
I
There's
don't.
a certain you do know.
No,
Y'all
I
gonna
don't.
act like y'all don't know.
Y'all do know.
I
I
don't.
agree
All
with
right,
Jay. Y'all
all right.
do. Y'all do know
I've
because
seen some beautiful curvy women that have been in outfits that I'm like, yo, she looked better than a skinny broad in that outfit. I'm sorry.
and you've also
I
seen
think
the
it
other
comes with the
side.
confidence.
Yeah,
The confidence.
but you've also seen the other side that you said to yourself, she shouldn't have that on.
If you sloppy, you could be skinny and sloppy. You could be mid-sized and sloppy. If you
Mo, you can
sloppy,
say
I
it.
am very, very. I'm
You can
serious.
say it, Mo.
I have
You
seen
can
big
say it.
girls, curvy girls, rock stuff that is against what they call the
Have
grain, societal grain, and
okay.
they look fly.
Have
I'm
you
sorry,
seen
don't do that.
okay,
No,
have you seen a big girl who looks sloppy as hell in something?
hell yeah,
Thank you. That's all
sloppy
you
is
had to say. It goes both ways. That's all we saying.
sloppy is
That's all we
sloppy.
saying. That's all we saying. That's all we
Sloppy is
saying.
sloppy. I don't do sloppy.
That's all we saying.
You could
I
you
get
could
it.
be a big bitch, but not a sloppy bitch. There's a difference. Thank
All
you.
right, next story. What you got? Come
Go
on.
ahead. What you got, girl?
To all my BBWs.
Yeah.
So okay. So we all have heard the story going around about Doja Cat's family problems right now. Normally in the Black community, we say what happened in the family, stay in the family. It don't come out the house. But it's seeping over and it's gaining a lot of traction. Allegedly her older brother, they said that he has been physically and verbally abusive and alleging that he knocked out her teeth. um
He knocked
and
out Doja Cat's
so
teeth?
that's what they're saying that
Allegedly?
that did
Oh,
I just say
wow.
allegedly?
Mm,
Allegedly.
mm.
They said that Doja having her teeth knocked out by Raymond, sustaining cuts and bruises, and
That's horrible.
experiencing property
Oh,
destruction and theft, all at the hands of her brother. And I'm hoping that this is not true. It's so
Yeah,
difficult when
this
you
is
have
sad.
somebody in your family who's violent like that, especially in your immediate family, and you're in the public eye, and you're combating so many other things. Your family is supposed to be your solace. They're supposed to be your largest support group. And
Wow.
so for her to be so young and to have amassed like this international success, because let's be realistic, she is an internationally known artist now. And to have that type of familial problem played out in the public eye, my heart goes out to her if any of these allegations are true.
yeah. Look like I see a picture. I ain't
Wow.
know
That's
she can look.
Yeah.
damn.
Wow.
So,
I'm
they
sorry about
filed
that.
legal proceedings against it. They said, basically describing it as very degrading and demeaning. Her mother actually asserts that his behavior has left Doja feeling unsafe and traumatized. And I'm like, you think, somebody, your brother hitting you and being violent with you and knocking out your teeth. Of course that's traumatic.
Look,
Mm,
listen,
mm,
this has nothing to do with this story.
Hmm.
I have just noticed young guys, the young generation, it seems not to be taboo to put your hands on a woman.
Mm,
And I'm seeing young women, it's not taboo to put your hands on a man. And it's almost the line has been not blurred, the line has been taken
yeah.
away
Yeah.
where let's get it. Like the video that we never got to see the video of the girl. Oh, maybe we played it here of the girl in high school with the white dude, and he walked by her and they were yelling back and forth, and he stepped to her like his intention was to fight, and then he hit her. I don't know where this has come from. I guess I shouldn't be surprised that society is gonna. It just gets worse with the
And
disrespect. But
social media is I keep saying social media gonna be the death of us because it puts these kids in a whole mind frame that this is all okay, like it's acceptable. I think this teacher just did this study with a group of guys, and they were in the room and talking about respect and respect to females. So they said, list some name some women in your life that you love, like that you love, right? No, I'm sorry, that you respect. So they listed all of these different artists and people that they liked and stuff like that. And they said, okay, now name some people who you actually have respect for. They didn't name any of the artists. They was like, the auntie, my mother, my grandmother. They didn't name any of those people when they talked about who they admired or who they looked up to. They named all of these different artists who were in fact, not the ideal role models. So I think it goes back to, just them seeing more positive images of females and males relationships, understanding the dynamics of their role in the community, understanding the dynamics and their roles as young men coming into their adulthood and into their manhood, and how they're
they see on
supposed
reality.
to.
We can't blame reality TV, Miss Parker. No, we can't.
But reality TV,
I
when
knew
you
Mike
don't
was
have
gonna go
anything
there.
else, when you don't have anything else, and if you never seen a healthy, loving, committed relationship between two adults, and you're 17, 16, 17 years old, you think that a relationship like Krishan
and Blueface.
That's love. They fight, but they get back together and they love each
Well,
other.
no, they got Will and Jada.
Oh wait.
Yeah,
But I'm saying you gonna stop. In their generation, those relationships that they're looking at are these makeup to break up to make up vicious cycle relationships. So they don't get a chance to see a healthy,
that's true,
two, man and woman together, and loving each other and having a respectful boundary with one another.
Is that our parents' fault? Because that's what we don't have growing up. What's this? I'm sure the statistics, the 2-parent households.
What about people? It doesn't even have to be a 2-parent household. What if you don't even have a loving 1-parent household? You're looking to society, you're looking at things that you're seeing, which is social media. And that is what's going to drive and depict, shape and mold what you think is supposed to be a healthy relationship or good relationship. So
listen,
we're
man.
doomed, people.
I just googled it. It's only 16% is a 2-parent household in the black families. 16%, and obviously the Caucasian YT side is 74%. Hispanics even has more with 61%. And Asians 80, nearly 85% for Asians. So for the black families,
that goes back to generational. We talk about generational trauma all the time. Like, if you want to peel back the layers and have an understanding of why the black family structure is the way that it is, we're gonna go all the way back, because we're not gonna do
only
here and now thing.
If it flips the complete opposite, mom only households for blacks is running it with 44%. We killing the game. Everybody else is low.
Well, I'll tell you about the oldest story about the women's movement was made for white women to lead black women out of relationships, and the Rockefellers allegedly had something to do with that, and it was stated that we wanted to break up. They wanted to break up the black family, and that was why the women's empowerment movement, which was something women should be empowered, but wasn't done. The agenda wasn't set to improve the black woman's life. It was set to make them look at the person that they were with and go like, I need better than you. I need this and that. And like Mo said, it goes back a long time that the black family was trying to be destroyed.
Generational trauma continues.
Because ain't nothing stronger than a strong family. When a family is standing together and doing what they got to do. I had one person say something that I thought was so racist, but when you just said that, and this person I do not believe is racist, and I know y'all gonna be pissed, but she was like, why is it black families just don't want to stay together?
Mm.
And I was like, first of all, I'm Puerto Rican, so I can't be out here speaking for every black family. All right. So and she was like, they just don't stay together. They just like when their parents get sick, they put them in homes and I said, what the fuck? I said, I ain't saying nothing because I ain't want to get into that debate because I don't have the information. But when you say something like that, to tear apart the black family, yep.
Yeah. You know, but that is always if you watch Netflix Stamped from the Beginning, that even puts things in context. We have been stamped from the beginning, and it's a generational trauma that we have not got under from under the foot that we have not got from up under, and it has teared at the fabric of us professionally. It has teared at us at oh, you got statistics up.
Hold on, Mo. Put that. This is. Let me give Jay Black a round of applause. We have never shown statistics on this show. We have never.
I was just googling stuff.
On
I
this show.
I was just googling.
Wait a second. This is a proud moment for Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. This is a proud moment. Do you know? I feel like a father who watched his children graduate college. We just look like for a second like a show that should be on CNN or something that should be on on something that should be on a super powerful platform. Man, let me tell you something. I am
It's
proud.
Black History Month coming up. We gotta do some Black History facts next week.
I am proud.
Especially since I just noticed this year and it really took me back that they gave, you know, Dr. Martin Luther King his own day, right? We cheered about that.
Oh, I gotta tell y'all about this. Go ahead.
But for some reason, we have dumbed it down to MLK Day. If you look on your calendar, if you look on your calendar for Apple, it says Martin Luther King Day. It doesn't say Reverend or Doctor anywhere in there. And so it just burnt me. I was like, this is just one of those other micro racisms that I talk about that you know, taking, you know, we gave this to you, but you still a boy. And it burned in me and it bothered me all this week because I just noticed. I said, well, why doesn't it say, you know, in the Black community, we'd be like Dr. King, because Dr. King this and Dr. King that. We never say just Martin Luther. You know, and so it bothered me.
Well, okay, so get ready for this. Today's Thursday. I've been at work for Tuesday and Wednesday.
Yes.
I have heard at least 30 times from folks, why were y'all closed Monday?
Get out of here.
I'm not I don't even answer the question. I can't answer the question because it's not gonna come out. It's not gonna come out properly. I have been asked, and this is the real reason why we have off. The real reason why this store has off is not because of Martin Luther King's Dr. Martin Luther King's birthday. The real reason we have off is because UPS, in their negotiations with the union, put in that they needed all the federal holidays off.
Yeah, it's a federal holiday.
But the only reason we're off is because UPS, not because that affected us, is because without the UPS drivers, we can't do our job. If the UPS, that's the only reason we were off. So the explanation was first, and this was what was getting me crazy. They would ask, why were y'all closed Monday? And the person would say it was MLK, like you said, MLK Day, right? And they go, oh. And then they would explain why we have MLK Day off. Why do you have to explain it? The reason why I know what I just told you is because that was the explanation that was given to white customers and not black customers, because all the black people knew why we were off.
Right.
So they had to give an explanation.
Justify.
And I was just sitting there looking at my phone like, don't say nothing. Just leave it alone. Just leave it. Why were y'all closed on Monday? Oh, here we go again.
On July 4th.
I probably would have had an Afro wig on and just
That's why I think sometimes how far I know we've come. I know things have changed, but in some ways things are so divided that. I couldn't believe that people didn't know why we were closed on Monday. Hello, Happy New Year. Sorry, I've been missing the show. I had unexpected passing in my family. We're getting better. Blessing to you. Prayers to you. Hang in there. Prayers. Yes.
Stacy said it's the same thing for Juneteenth, right? You shouldn't be open on Juneteenth, right?
Yes.
Well, right? That's a federal.
A lot of people don't. A lot of people don't know about the history of Juneteenth outside of Texas a lot of times, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're getting better because we're connected through social media and we're able to hear the story of Opal Lee. Shout out to my soror Opal Lee. And so these are the things that we are now learning, because of course they don't talk about it in school, right? You don't learn those things in school. But Dr. Martin Luther King's birthday, if they don't talk about nothing else during Black History Month in mainstream schools, it is Dr. Martin Luther King, the Rosa Parks. We talk about those people in Black history. So there's no reason.
So why do they do trash though? I didn't understand that. Like, why some holidays it's off?
A federal holiday. So
why they still come take the trash?
The trash. I didn't. Well, I don't know what your.
They came and did our trash.
They didn't do our trash on Monday.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, we didn't get trash on Monday.
Okay, so real quick before I forget. All right, so Mo, let me do an allegedly sports story. Jay Black, do not click the button. This is not why I'm not.
I gotta take my son to school.
Look at this now. But hold on. No. You gotta listen to this. You gotta listen because you said it was a conspiracy. So on TikTok, at the beginning of the season, and I'm hoping he's wrong. There's a TikTok. I'm not gonna.
I sent you that video, but go ahead.
But I heard this in the logo and everything like that. They said this particular guy said that the Baltimore Ravens would face the Detroit Lions in the Super Bowl.
No.
Now the Detroit Lions, you put the San Francisco 49ers. This other guy, you put the 49ers because of the colors.
Yeah.
This other guy said it would be Baltimore and Detroit. This is literally before the season started.
Mm-hmm.
Detroit just won their first playoff game in 30 years. And now I'm moving on to play the Buccaneers, who I think they're going to beat. I'm telling you right now, if Baltimore and Detroit wind up in that Super Bowl, I'm not looking at football ever again.
It's going to be Baltimore and San Fran, like the other guy said. Okay. The logos matched. But that's still a conspiracy. And when he said Baltimore going to lose this game, and they're not going to lose any more for the rest of the year. I remember that guy said that.
Any more for the rest of the year.
And so far, he's been on point. Everything he predicted many, many weeks ago is coming to light. So, but he said San Fran and Baltimore.
He said San Fran, which is the obvious one. I think.
But when he said that when they was losing 3 in a row, though,
they were losing 3 in a row.
So no, that wasn't obvious. He said it brought me for that. Yeah. Well, so I said football is rigged. I know it's rigged. That's why I gotta take my son to school.
I gotta get out of here. I have to get in there and pick up line. Adios. Hasta mañana.
All right. We'll see you tomorrow. Is Friday, so we'll see you tomorrow.
Lady Q scared to drive in the black ice, so I gotta go. So
yeah, well, you do your fatherly job. All right, you get out of here. All right, y'all. Listen, man. Thank y'all for joining us. I know we started a little late today. It's not a problem. Tomorrow we will try and do better. I did not set my alarm, so it was all my fault. So love me for who I am, not who you want me to be, because I can never be that. And understand there's only one thing in life that is guaranteed. It will end. So enjoy every minute, every second. You fight for everything in life. Fight for your happiness and never let anyone take it from you. Let me see if we got some more. Okay, have a great day. Blessings. Jeanette, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna set my alarm. I'm gonna try. Tasha said football is rigged. Thanks. I didn't know anything about Juneteenth. All right, y'all. I guess it's over.
It's about to go down. Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legend Morning Show is back Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael Shawn, that's me. Jay Black, Sexy Mo, C-Chum, and celebrity guests that you get nowhere else. That's right, but here on Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. Go to our YouTube page, Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends, and check the exclusive situation all the way out. Or catch it live. Get your comments on Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends are back.